I think we're live here. Let's take a look. It's saying that I have just a good connection, not like excellent connection. Collection connection. So you guys let me know how everything sounds, how everything looks. Just one second. So what's good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another Spawncast pre-show. Hope you guys are having a phenomenal day. I know I am. So let me know how everything sounds, how everything looks, just so we can kind of get to the topics at hand and all of the stuff that's happening, or that's been happening at least for the week. It was actually kind of a weird week. There wasn't a ton of different things. We had big YouTuber drama, which we've had for a little bit now, right? Big YouTuber drama. I don't care. We could talk about that. We've had a number of just things here and there. We have some Smash Brothers Ultimate Discourse or Smash Brothers Community Tournament Discourse. I mean, there's been all sorts of stuff. So it's been a interesting week nonetheless. But I'm here to break down a lot of the topics and stuff for you guys. And of course, get into your questions for those who missed any of my content during the week and all of that. You know, we're gonna go over all of it. So I want to say first and foremost, thank you to everybody who is here. Make sure you hit that like button. If you have not already hit that like button, make sure you hit that like button. Let them know that we are streaming. So thank you guys so much for your support on that end. When it comes to everything else, like I said, if the stream is kind of laggy or if something happens, let me know, guys. All right, let me know, because for some reason, I think it's because my baby nephews are watching some YouTube Kids, like on the other TV. So that's probably it. But if there's any issues, let me know. So let's get into some shout outs, then we'll get into some housekeeping duties, and then we'll get into more just stuff. Yo, what's up, Avedon? Welcome to the stream. I still need to check out what you had to say about Sniper Wolf and the Jax Films thing. I saw that stream on Twitter, but I wasn't able to tune in. But I want to watch more of that, what you have to say on it. The Great Wall, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream. CBH for God, what's good, man? Welcome. Life Will Change. Shout outs. Johnson saw new Five Nights at Freddy's movie today. Okay, good for you. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Iskal, what is good? Kenyatta Ali says salutes, chat. Get the likes up. Nagao is beating the hell out of Tyson Fury in his pro boxing debut. Yeah, I saw he knocked him down one time, so we'll see if he can keep that up though. Tyson Fury, that guy's he's a beast. So Monado Mario, what is good? Epic Globster, welcome to the stream. Epic Globster. J2 Blue Wonder, what's up, J2 Blue? Welcome. Bro, I thought I had a little bit of time to play Super Mario Wonder today, and I did not. Like, I played like one level, and I was like, all right, busy. Nephew's busy, got to pick up my sister, other stuff like that. So it was just, it was crazy. I was like, all right, so maybe Sunday. I finally got my big video done. Goodness gracious, man. I was working till 5 a.m. on that video. Like, I worked literally through the night on that video and a couple other housekeeping things. So if you have not seen my video talking about the 25 best Nintendo Switch JRPGs, please check it out. It is a behemoth of a video. 48 minutes long, in depth. It's like the 2023 update. And it's really good. I think it's a solid, very, very good video. Very long. So watch it over the course of a day or two. Watch it in chunks. I don't care how you get it done. Just get it done. The next best or top 25 will probably go up Monday or Tuesday. So I'll take some time. I'll probably take like today off from editing and then get back at it on Sunday, Sunday night. Then hopefully that video will be done sometime on Monday. So yeah, Monday, maybe Tuesday. But thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, I know the videos are longer now and everything, but I mean, like the long videos are dope because you really feel like the passion behind it. At least I know I do. So. And yeah, they're doing good. Like, those videos do really good over time. You know, like my other, like 10 must play are JRPGs that are 10 out of 10. I mean, that video is doing incredible. Like, it's going to continue going up. And this video started out low and it's starting to pass up all my other videos. So I kind of know like the move now. You know, I'm not going to go back to like just the regular edited daily content. Unless it's like a news article that I really want to cover, then yeah, we'll cover that. But for the most part, we'll be doing like big lists and like JRPG discussions, and I think probably the next video that I want to do is like I have a top 25, but I also want to do like a buy now before rare. We desperately need to update previous games, and go over some new games that are like buy now before rare, because like the market has changed. So I think like that's probably the next one is the I think it's volume 9. I think we're up to 9, or maybe we're close to like 8 or 9 or something like that. So yeah, that's probably the next one that I'm doing. So yeah, I got to work on restructuring the whole channel, like the whole channel front page and everything though, like when it comes to all that stuff. So yeah, man. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, Linda, what do you need? Yes, I'm live. My sister's like, you're live? Yes, I am live. Stop spamming the chat. You need my, I am going to time you out. I'm going to time this I'm timing you out. I'm going to time you out. I'm timing my sister out for 300 seconds. I hope you can hear that. Timing you out, Linda. Stop spamming my chat. She's being silly. Yeah, that's my sister. That's my sister. Your sister has a sock account? No, she doesn't have. That's her actual account. That's her actual account. What's up, Juice Man Vaughn? Welcome to the stream. Let me turn on my fan. All right, there we go. It looks like a sock account. I'm timing out 300 seconds, Linda. Let's see here. What's up, Shinru? Welcome to the stream. J2 Blue is here as well. Welcome, welcome, guys. Shout outs. Jacob Dressback, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Do appreciate that. Thank you for the gift. Got 1 on the combo count. Now, here's the thing with the combo count, guys. Obviously, I can't go over time today, but if we hit our goals, we can definitely add it in to the next stream. So I don't mind having it as like default for the next stream. If we hit goals, we can just already start off where we left off here. So it'll carry over to the stream on Monday. So yeah, we can definitely do that. Yo, what's up, Jerkstore? What is good? Welcome. Unfinished says, what do you think is going to be your personal game of the year? Yeah, I mean, I talked about Tears of the Kingdom. I've talked about Future Redeemed. I've talked about Super Mario Wonder. There's a lot of games. Check out my most recent video where I talk about that more in depth in terms of like the Game Awards game of the year, and then also my own personal game of the year. So that went up on the channel on October 24th, so this week. So I'll put a link to that if you want to check out more of my thoughts on it. Let's see, watch the whole video today at my part-time. It was much needed. Hey, I'm glad. A lot of you guys have stated that, like, hey, you know, you like the longer videos for like whether you're at work or you're doing something, working on the car or whatever the case is, putting something together. So yeah, and I like making them, and like they're better for the channel overall because like watch time is super important. Like engagement and watch time are like super important. So those videos usually end up helping my channel more. I get more subscribers and stuff like that, and people like them for the most part, and it gets into the algorithm more than just quick hit videos. Shout outs to CBH for God, got the membership from Jacob. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom for sure absolutely is probably like my #1 contender. But you know, who knows? Like I said, we got to play Super Mario RPG, still have to play a couple other games that are coming, you know, but for the most part, I have my lockdown list. I still need to finish Mario Bros. Wonder. So yeah. Yo, what's up, King Cagney? What's up, D1? Good to see you here. Welcome to the stream. Michelle, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Shout outs. World Renown. Welcome. When you got to your top 3, you started hitting me in all the feels. Oh yeah, man, we had to. You got to make the emotional poll. The #1, I probably got like the little introductions. Maybe for the top 3, we do introductions for the top 3. More fade to black and then start up again. More dramatic music. So I'll get better at the timing and all of that later. I do want to do more top 10s as well, like top 10s like with higher editing and more time per game. I think I kind of want to explore that format a little bit more. So I did that with my 10 RPGs to play before. 10 RPGs that are 10 out of 10, 10 JRPGs that are 10 out of 10. So, I mean, I'll experiment. We'll do some cool videos, but yeah, like I'm excited. It's fun. It's fun stuff. Although, like I said yesterday or today's video, I was working till 5 a.m. Well, I mean, I was working more like till 3 a.m., but then like producing the video, uploading the video, making the thumbnails, all that stuff. And then some people were complaining yesterday that I used somebody's renders or something. I was just like, whatever. So I was like, I made new thumbnails and just changed them all just so these people can leave me alone. So let's see. What's good, OJ? Love top RPG vid. Lost Odyssey is criminally underrated. It really is. Like, I think we should definitely do like a top 10 like underrated JRPGs. Like Lost Odyssey would probably be number 1. Like Lost Odyssey, Blue Dragon, those would absolutely be there. I think Tales of Vesperia. There's quite a number of RPGs that are like seriously underrated. Maybe like Illusion of Gaia, the original Secret of Mana. I mean, there's a number of RPGs that people just don't talk about like that anymore, and they're really good. All right, watch the video now. All right, shout out to Avedon. It's long though. It's 48 minutes, so might want to watch it later. Put it in the watch later. Astral Chain is really an RPG. I didn't know that. I mean, people see it as an action game, but if you look under the hood, it's definitely like RPG. The mechanics of it are definitely RPG mechanics in terms of damage calculations, leveling up, different things. Like it's very much like Nier. In that respect, and everyone considers that to be a JRPG. So I mean, they didn't market it as an RPG, but it definitely operates much like one. The game structure in terms of like chapters, that's not really too much like it, but it absolutely is in terms of like when you strip off the exterior and you look at the you know, like how the game operates and functions, it absolutely calculates and works as an RPG. Let's see here. Am I excited for Persona Tactics? It's like Tacticia or Tactica, right? Tactica. Yeah, I'm excited for it, but not like super excited for it because like we're on Persona 5 Overload at this point. I'm not a big Kingdom Hearts fan. Nah. No, I'm not a big Kingdom Hearts fan. What's up, party man? Welcome to the stream. I thought Astral Chain is a beat 'em up. No, it's definitely not a beat 'em up. Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, something like that. No, or like Final Fight or Fatal Fury. No, it's definitely not a beat 'em up. Or like Streets of Rage. No. Absolutely not. Let's see here. Chris the Shriner Dog with the $1.99 says, did you watch the Bulls comeback last night? I do not watch NBA basketball like at the beginning of the season because there's no point because there's too many games. I start watching once it gets towards like after the midway point, after the All-Star break, and then once it starts getting like the seeding starts getting, I start watching once the games start getting more intense. I don't watch at the beginning. I don't really care. Shout outs to Jay with the $9.99. Then flipping the switch.
Crying over renders should probably stop stealing IP from Nintendo then too. They own all their characters, worlds, and likenesses.
You know, that's what I said. That's what my thought process was. Let me get through these donos first, and we can talk about that. Because like I want to give credit to artists, and I'm not trying to say like I'm stealing other people's stuff. Heck, we're talking about Sniper Wolf stealing people's stuff, and I don't want to look like I'm stealing anything, right? But we'll get to that in just a second. Thank you for the $1.99. I appreciate that. Shout outs to Jay with the $9.99. And he says, really enjoyed the 10 out of 10 JRPG video. Keep up the good work, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for the first super on stream. And Chris the Shriner Dog, always supporting. Let's go. And then, of course, flipping the switch with the $10. So let's add up the point total here, guys. That's a 2-pointer as well. Almost got another 2-pointer with the $9.99. Close. So we're at 3, and then that'd be 4, 5. So there you go. 5 at 5 points. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. Flipping the switch, you're now the Hokage and Stream Ninja. You guys give some love to Flipping the Switch for that big dono. But yeah, man, like basically I used some like renders that were essentially the exact same as the renders that Nintendo put out, but they made them like 3D. And they're saying, oh, you're not crediting. And I think there was like one that I thought it was actually like official Nintendo art of like Nia, but somebody just changed the background. So I just took that and I kind of like blended it, fused it, put my own topics, like did a couple different things like with that. And then somebody's like, you're stealing the art. So I was just like, I was like, oh, am I stealing from Nintendo? Like, do I have to like, should I credit them? And then they flipped out, you know, They started getting real mad and started quote tweeting and all that. So I was like, I'll just change it. Like, it's not like the video isn't based off of the damn art. The video is based off of what I'm doing. Like, I'm not using the art in the video. I'm not plastering it all over the place. It's literally faded with something else, put my text, do other stuff, you know, so whatever. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. They're already using Nintendo stuff, and it's not like it was complete, like, fan art, detailed and drawn like a commission. So I was just like, whatever. Some of them are just, like, basic renders in the same exact, like, renders that Nintendo's already put out. So I didn't know people were that salty about it. But that's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. I just changed it all. And, like, at the end of the day,
As a
Oh.
former Nintendo shareholder, any fan art could be claimed as Nintendo's property unless it is clearly transformative.
I mean, that's true. I mean, some people might think that it is transformative. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people might think that it is very transformative, and that's why I said, like, I was just like, okay, I'll just switch it. I'll just change it, or I'll just, like, if you still have a problem, then, like, copyright claim the video or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you still think that's an issue, then just feel like copyright claim the video or whatever. So it's no big deal. But yeah, I spent a bunch of time switching a bunch of thumbnails, just changing it out. I mean, the thumbnails still look great, so it don't matter. Flipping the switch. Thank you so much for the $15. You are now upping the Hokage lead to 15. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much. Anybody does 15 or more, you could beat out flipping the switch on both boards. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, they were only asking for credit. It's not like they were trying to sit there and say like I should pay them or anything like that. So I forgot who did what or whatever the case is. So I just decided to, instead of just going into there and putting credits for everything, because I forgot where it was, because they were just random Google searches. I just decided to just change them all, or change most of them. There might be a couple up, but I mean, whatever. Do you think Capcom was communicating with Nintendo with the new aspects of the Rex engine before it went public with it? Probably. Let's see here. It's a complete non-issue, really. Yeah, it's not really a big issue. That's why I was up till 5 a.m. Shout outs once again to Jay, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for liking that 10 out of 10 JRPG video. I'll keep those coming, man. Some weirdo think they're copyright, but they actually don't. I mean, it's fine. It's no big deal. You were nicer than I would have been, bro. I mean, I wasn't super nice to them, you know, but I wasn't mean. But like I started getting to the point where like some of them started stalking me, like on Twitter. Like they started like going to different posts and saying certain things. Like when I made a post about something else, I just blocked a couple of them. They're just like weird, like kids, like 20. Like they put their age in their profile, so that's how I know that maybe like they're dropped on their head for like a second or two before they decided to make a Twitter account. Like why are you putting like I'm 24? Who cares? Like I'm 21. Who gives a damn what age you are? Like nobody cares. You're a weirdo. Like people that have like changed their names every single time that it's like a different holiday, like Spooky this person and like Holiday this person or Thanksgiving this person. It's like, bro, I don't got any time to deal with you freaking like legit Gen Z boomerang throwing weirdos. Like seriously, like I have no need. I don't have any time to waste on you guys. What's up, Anthony? Welcome to the stream, man. Let's see here. I was referencing that awful review that said Astro State is a beat 'em up. By the way, I didn't know there was an awful review that said it was a beat 'em up, to be honest. Let's see here. With Alan Wake 2, what else gets dropped for Alan Wake 2? What else gets dropped from Game of the Year? I don't know if Alan Wake 2 is gonna make it into the Game of the Year. I don't know. It might not. Let's see. It could be Monster Hunter, Cammy. I mean, there was a fan art they got in Smash Bros. And people made a big deal about that, even though the fan art was literally different by 2 pixels. Yeah, that's true. People get real touchy about that type of stuff, so it's just better just to change it, you know. If you were to make a prediction about would be the first 2 big games to come out in the next Switch, what series would it be? Probably like Mario and like Mario or Fire Emblem or something like Mario, Metroid, something typical. So what's up, John K? Welcome. Let's see, why you calling out homie Riku like that? What do you mean? How did I call out Riku? What's up, B Oxenrider? Bit surprised Alan Wake 2 isn't getting slammed for its optimization issues. It has a 60 frames per second mode that runs decently enough. Have you seen the Elder Scrolls 6 leaks? Nah. Mario Kart 9 for launch. I mean, Mario Kart 9 could be a launch title, but I think it'll maybe slightly after launch. But it could be a launch title. But I'm guessing big 3D Mario and then Mario Kart like a little bit after. Let's see. OJ, are you ever going to be on the Spawncast Plays vids? Probably not, because John never calls me to be on the Spawncast Plays vids. So probably not. Prime 4 for launch and Monster Hunter launch window. Prime 4 for launch and Monster Hunter launch video. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, I listened to the whole Digital Foundry tech review on the PS5, and yeah, they did say that some areas in the quality mode kind of slow down a bit, like, but you know, it's not like the whole game. And then I think the performance mode, yeah, sometimes there's a few things here and there, but overall it's still really solid. Launch window for Mario Kart 9 probably launch year, a month or 2 after launch. Yeah. What the hell are they ever going to do with Mario Kart 9? How will they convince Mario Kart 8 customers to move downstream? Game is perfect. There's so many things flipping the switch. Where do I start? How about one with the actual single player content? One with the actual real single player content for the family and friends, like where you can all be inside the same room and having and experiencing some type of story or something together. Mission modes for sure. That would be awesome. Being able to create custom carts, share with your friends. Oh my goodness, there's a million things they can do. There's so many things they can do to make Mario Kart more family friendly in terms of like sharing with your family, immediate family, and then also with online with other, like there's so many things they can do online as well. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I think it's perfected like in terms of how it feels to play the game. Yeah, definitely it feels really good like to play the game. Like that's pretty much perfect in terms of the handling and customizing your vehicle to tuning it for it to do certain things that you want. Like that's really good. But there's a lot of stuff they can do to improve the formula and make it better to get new people on, and then of course to get people back in playing. So yeah. There was, I think you mentioned it many times before, was the same review that also played Astral Chain on easy mode. I don't recall him saying that it was a beat 'em up, but I mean, that review's disregarded either way. So yeah. I think they need to revamp the item distribution for starters. Yeah, item distribution for sure. I mean, that's always going to piss people off, though. I don't know if there's ever any perfect way you can get that done, but yeah. Mario Kart 9 with badges. Just copy Super Mario Bros. Wonder. That's all you got to do. Just copy it. Just copy it. You were making fun of that. Context might be needed since I came right on point. I see launching a new console with new Pokemon game is the move. I don't know if there's going to be a new Pokemon game. Usually with Pokemon, they like to wait a little bit till there's a bit of an install base before they launch it. Like Pokemon's usually not a launcher. Like you don't launch a system with Pokemon. Like I don't think Nintendo's ever done that before. The Pokemon Company and Game Freak like to have a set install base that help drive that install base. So I doubt they're gonna launch it with the Pokemon game. Pokemon's probably gonna come a little bit afterwards. Usually you launch it with you can launch it with the Mario Kart. You can launch it with a 3D Mario. Those are all pretty good launch titles. Obviously, we found out Zelda's always been good. Like if you have a Zelda at the beginning, that's pretty good. Like Twilight Princess, right? If you look at obviously Breath of the Wild, good launchers. So they're probably gonna launch it like with one of their core IPs, and then like some of the other type of games come in later, right? Like the stuff like that comes in a little bit, like a Pokemon or something like that. Pokemon carried Game Boy. Yeah, but when did Pokemon launch and when did the Game Boy launch, JV? Are you forgetting when Pokemon launched and when the Pokemon saved the Game Boy? It didn't carry it initially. The Game Boy launched in 1989. Pokemon came out in like what, 1990, I think 96 or 97 in Japan, 98 in America. So it was going on a decade. So it helped extend its life. It helped prolong the death of the Game Boy. That's what it did. It didn't carry it eventually. Well, eventually, yes, it was like, okay, yeah, Pokemon, it's all about that. But there was many years in between from when the Game Boy launched and when Pokemon came out, So yeah. 3D Mario's historic never carried a console garbage attached to it compared to 2D Mario. It's not about carrying, it's about driving sales. Like Mario drove sales of the Super Nintendo for sure. Mario drove sales of the original NES. That's for sure. But I mean, it's just Mario in general. It doesn't 3D, 2D, that doesn't matter. What matters is that if you've got a big Mario game out there, like to help launch the system. I mean, if there was no Mario 64, the N64 would have sold literally no units. Like if they launched with no Mario, like let's just say Mario wasn't there and it was something else. Imagine how dismal the sales would have been for the N64. So I mean, Mario, whether it's 2D or whether it's 3D, I mean, it's more about the quality of the Mario game. Because look at the Wii U. The Wii U launched with the Mario game, a 2D Mario game, and that didn't really do that great. You know what I'm saying? In terms of carrying the system or selling the system. So 3D Mario in that case definitely did better. But then sometimes you have it where it's not necessarily like, right? Like let's say, GameCube, for example. So it really matters. It's not necessarily more 3D Mario or 2D Mario. It's more about the quality of said Mario game and how they actually market it, how they distribute it. Like, what is it about? Like, Galaxy did a great job. I mean, that was with the Wii, right? Galaxy did an incredible job, but that was a year later. But Galaxy really helped out the Wii, So because 2D Mario, I mean, New Super Mario Bros. Came in later. That was 2009. Which sold really well. That sold super good. But, you know, like I said, to me, it's more about what do you have to get hardcore gamers excited about said system. 3D Mario usually gets people a bit more excited. And then 2D Mario kind of jumps in when it's like, hey, we've got our install base, we've got what we want, now we can really push and expand. 3D Mario is a little bit more exciting for people. 2D Mario brings in everybody else. So that's why, like, in the 3D era, they've always launched with like the big 3D Mario games, you know? So yeah. Yeah, once again, like I said, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, that game helped facilitate over a long course of time, bringing in new people in. 3D Mario is to help get the core gamers excited and pick up the system and say, hey, pick up the system, get the system, do whatever. You can't always rely on 2D Mario to have that same effect in today's day. Because New Super Mario Bros. That did not have the same effect New Super Mario Bros. We had, right? 3D Mario, clearly, obviously, Super Mario Odyssey definitely outsold the 2D Mario game that we have. Although it is a port, but the 2D Mario games that we have, or the 3 that we have, Mario Maker's not a port. Mario Maker did not push sales like that, right? It was Odyssey. So you got to have those big 3D Mario games. Those games help drive sales. They help drive sales. They help get excitement. They usually review really well. So that's needed. You need that. And then you can come in with 2D Mario after that. And then that really helps get the casuals and clean up. And then once the install base is there, it's even better, you know? So that's kind of how Nintendo does it with 3D and 2D Mario, because 3D Mario is just more exciting naturally. It just is, you know, than 2D Mario, right? Or even if you look at the 3DS, like Super Mario 3D Land helped drive sales. Mario Kart 7, Super Mario 3D Land helped drive sales significantly for the Nintendo 3DS. Whereas New Super Mario Bros. 2, I mean, it did well, it did good, but it wasn't really a driver for anything. It was just the casuals picked that one up after Super Mario 3D Land already did a lot of the heavy lifting, you know? So yeah. Yeah, but New Super Mario Bros. U didn't help drive sales for the Wii U though. What was the driver? Why didn't, if 2D Mario was always the driver of sales, why didn't it drive it more than, let's say, like Mario Galaxy, or let's say more like Super Mario 64, right? It didn't even help it drive it more than Super Mario 3D Land on the Nintendo 3DS. Like, so that's what I'm trying to say. Like, as somebody who's been looking at the market, you can't just sit there and say 2D Mario, that's going to help drive things. It's not always going to work. It really isn't. You bring in 2D Mario after you've already, the 3D Mario game that's got the big sales that help drives things, and then 2D Mario comes in and gets all the casuals, gets everybody, cleans it up. So because it was a bad 2D Mario game, it wasn't a bad 2D Mario game. It reviewed well. It's not bad at all, and it sold incredibly well on the Switch. I don't see how it's a bad 2D Mario game. I do not see how it's a bad 2D Mario game. It's not bad at all. Why do you not credit artists on Twitter for using their artwork models in the thumbnails? You're avoiding my question. I'm not avoiding your question, Mega Wind. Is that your question is irrelevant. I used some renders that were based off of the regular render that Nintendo already put out. So I didn't feel like I need to credit anything because it's not part of my actual video. And I put other things, I transform it, I put other things in there. I put my own text, I put my own modifications and everything. I'm not just using whatever they're using, but I already changed it. So your question is irrelevant. You're irrelevant. So I mean, I don't need to do anything or answer to anybody. Like, if you don't like it, then don't watch the video, or like don't watch. So I mean, you're not gonna come here and try to put pressure on me and make me try to, like, oh my god, I'm not crediting it. It's like, you're not gonna do any of that. And I already changed some of it anyway, but I'll use what I want and I'll transform it into what I want. Just like those people don't give credit to Nintendo in their original post. They're just random Google renders that are on there for anybody. So I don't have to answer to you, or I don't have to sit here and bow down to anybody, bro. Like, fuck out of here. Like, FOH, man, ain't nobody worried about that. Go watch the video. The video is all my work. That's one little thumbnail that's transformed with something else. I'm not gonna be sitting here sweating over some bum coming into my chat crying about that, bro. Go somewhere else with that. Ain't nobody stealing nothing. I ain't Sniper Wolf out here. I ain't taking whole clips of TikTok and all this and doing all that. It's a one little thumbnail that has a bunch of other stuff in it. And I already changed it. So shut up and go somewhere else, bro. Like, this dude think that, like, I hate when people come, why are you out here? You're avoiding, bro. Ain't nobody. Who are you? Who are you, Mega? Like, who are you, bro? If you got an issue, bro, you can DM me. If you got an issue, my DMs are open. You can DM me. We can talk about it. You don't got to try to come here and try to sit here, try to make something out of it. Like, bro, fudge out of here, dude. I hate you weirdos, dude. Like, y'all weird as hell, man. Like, I don't do this to nobody. If I see something from somebody else or whatever the case is, I'll be like, yo, man, like, this is what's happening. I ain't going to try to sit there and try to publicly say something. Ain't nobody doing nothing to you, bro. Watch the vid. The vid ain't got nothing to do with the damn render that you guys don't even credit to Nintendo. So, move on, man. Shout outs to Flipping the Switch with the $10. Says, if Nintendo gives 2D Mario the same care as 3D Mario, it will bring the house down. They clearly favor of less successful because of sick 3D obsession Nintendo had with the VB. All right. Well, we'll see. All right, thank you for the big 10. Flipping the Switch, upping it just a bit more. We're going to get 2 points on there. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate it. Bro, I got too much stuff going on in my life to sit here and worry about some crusty people out here whining, like, for real. Like, big old 48-hour-long video. They're talking about one little part of a thumbnail that's mixed with something else and edited. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, Jesus Christ. Do something else with your Saturday, bro. Thank you for the big $10, though. I appreciate it. OJ getting pushed. I got a bunch of randos really trying to come to my stream and sweat me, bro. Bro, what do you think is gonna happen to you? Ain't nobody care about you. You probably some little 12-year-old, 17, 18, 20-something-year-old. Bro, go get a job. Go do something with your life. Like, go do something. Go stop worrying about some taken from Nintendo render and coming over here to my stream, bro. Like, it ain't that serious. Jesus. And I already changed it. Y'all good. It's changed. Go look on there. You don't watch shit. So go look on there and you'll see that it's changed. Stop coming to my stream. Y'all weird. Ain't never seen this dude in my life show up today. Ain't never seen this dude in my chat in my life shows up today, bro. Fudge out of here. Go do something. It's Saturday, man. Like, go play a game. Go do something important. Stop worrying about me. Let's see here. OJ, favorite gym brand? I don't know if I got a favorite gym brand. Many probably see this as a gotcha mode. Ain't got nothing. What's up, J-Cat? Welcome. See, brace yourself. I bet many people keep mentioning on Spawncast. Mention it. I don't look at the Spawncast chat anyway. So I mean, what am I worried about the Spawncast chat for? So mention it all they want to. Go ahead, mention it over and over and over. John and everybody else use renders that other people use for like other stuff all the time. I see it in their thumbnails. They use renders for Switch 2 stuff that people put up. I don't see any, like, so it's okay. It ain't a big deal. But nobody cares about the Spawncast chat. At least I don't care about the Spawncast chat. It's not my channel. It's John's channel. So that's Evan and John care about the Spawncast chat. But I do not care about the Spawncast chat like that. I care about the people that mess with me, that like me or whatever the case is. That's fine. But I don't care about any type of weirdos in the chat. Like, I ain't worried. Let's see here. No, it's all good. Flipping the Switch, man. It's all good, man. I ain't worried about it. So no, there's no need to brace for anything. Any more remasters for Switch you're hoping for or expect? Oh man, remaster. I mean, you know, I've always wanted, like, I'm expecting Fire Emblem 4, right? That's what I'm expecting. But I'm also I mean, it would be dope to see like a Fire Emblem Awakening or like Path of Radiance or some of the newer ones. Like, I know that they're trying to get to it, but it would be cool to see some of those as well. Let's see. If you have a baby register, I'd like to get something for your new baby. I don't have one, King, but I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. See, if you don't get in the boxing ring and stop streaming. Blue Knight with the $5. Since I watched Spawnwave's video about Game of the Year bracket, I want Chained Echoes seated in the bracket. Do you think he could be bribed by Super Chat? Probably not. Because Chained Echoes came out last year. So I doubt he'll be bribed by a super chat when it comes to that. But thank you so much, Blue Knight. I mean, maybe we'll put it in mind. If you guys want to do like a bracket for that, we can definitely do a bracket. We did it last year. Xenoblade won, so the next big remake will be Pokemon on the next Switch, maybe. Just credit the artists use their artwork without their permission. These renders are made by actual people. You get ratioed on Twitter by your own fans. All right, Mega Win. Sure, I didn't see anybody ratio on me on Twitter by my own fans, but if that's what you think, that's fine. That's cool. Now what? Now that you've said that, you got what you had to say. Is there anything else? Or are you good? Ratioed. Now, how does that affect what I'm doing here right now? Go ahead. Go ahead. You done? Or is there anything else you got to say? Because nobody cares what anybody does on Twitter or on X. So if you think that's a big deal, like I said, go check. I already switched them out. So what are you bitching about? I'm not crediting nothing. You can credit, you know what you should do? Your mom can leave credits for me because I was over there. So how about you go tell her that? Stop, credit me for me being there. I'm not crediting nothing. It's the same damn renders that Nintendo puts out. If they do so much work, then they need to put on there, make sure you credit me or die by the hand of 15-year-old virgins on Twitter. If they make sure they put, when they take it from Nintendo, make sure that they put that on there. If you're going to use this, make sure that you credit this, and this, because there's many people that put up the same damn renders all over the place. So should I credit the first place it is, the third place it is, the fourth place it is, other people that is, like, bro, go, like I said, go do something with your life, bro. Like, I'm not crediting nothing. I'm not crediting nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a hell of people that take the same thing and put it all over the place. I grabbed it in one place, put it up. Like, it's the same damn render that Nintendo puts out. It ain't like that big of a deal. Like, they're not making money off of it. They don't even tell people to put credit on there. And like, there's a bunch of different places that have it. They have it on like PNG sites. They have it on there too. Like, bro, move on. Move on, dude. Jesus Christ. I'm not crediting nothing. So if you guys want to go take it to Twitter and go get angry and go get mad at me and go, you get ratioed by whatever. Okay, good. And now what? I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. Go ask Nintendo. Go tell them, hey, he's stealing the work that I stole from there. Go ask them. Bro, ain't nobody. I'm not budging on this one. I'm not gonna, and I'm definitely not gonna be pressed by weirdo mega. What was it? Mega wind? What are you passing mega farts? Like, what are you talking about? Mega wind, bro. Ain't nobody care about that. Like I said, move on, man. I didn't ban you before, but one of my mods might. So, dude, Jesus Christ, bro. Ain't nobody doing. I ain't crediting nothing. If the people want the credit on there, if it's such a big deal, they need to say this is the original artist. This and this. Credit this, because those are all over the place. So should I credit everywhere that it could potentially be at, even PNG sites in different places? Bro, stop the cap. Yeah, I might be lagging a little bit. Because I had there's some what's it called? There's some my stream health was not very good earlier. So yeah, I probably lagged out a little bit. So sorry about that, guys. I didn't drop any frames though, but there might be a little bit of lagging. So it's all good. Hey, what's up, Biggie World? Like I said, go ahead, ratio me a million times. Go ahead, ratio, quote tweet, and ratio. Tell you and all your friends, quote tweet and ratio a million times. I ain't going nowhere. Everyone's watching the vids, so ain't nobody care. All the people, the thousands of people that are watching the vids do not care about the damn render. They want to hear the video. Someone says something dumb online, they wouldn't say it to your face. I mean, they can say it to my face. It just wouldn't be. It's not that big of a deal. Everything online is like heightened. Like, you want to sound big and bad, but yeah, nobody would care if it was in person. It's not that big of a deal. Like, people acting like I'm taking stuff and I'm like putting it and animating it and trying to make money off of that or anything. Bro, the whole video is like, it's a big old huge whole video of a bunch of other stuff. That's literally, the thumbnails are like split, my own, I put my own backgrounds, my own text, filters, all sorts of stuff. Once again, these renders are all over the place. Like, so who do you even credit? Like, stop the cap. It says you got, yeah, exactly. Who got rage? Okay, good for them. That's these people. That's some of these people's lives, man. That's some of the, and everybody that was sitting there and talking was none of them were even following me. So you say my own fans, who? Like, who? And nobody care. Jags 49ers Super Bowl this year. Ooh. So yeah. Let's see. This sounds like silly drama. You can ignore these. I already have ignored these weirdos because this dude's sitting there talking about how, oh, people are racing your own fan. Oh, I ain't see nothing. That's fine. I just block, mute. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'll use what I want. I'll do what I want. Like I said, if they got a problem, make sure that they put on there, this is the original artwork from this person. Make sure you put my credit or whatever, or I'm gonna sue you or something. If they put that, then that's fine, because these renders are, it's the same damn stuff that Nintendo puts out. So like, if they want that, then make sure that they put that everything there so people can know, because there's stuff all over the internet, you know. And I'm not using it like consistently in my videos or anything like that. It's just a thumbnail. So yeah, people who think racial on, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just a bunch of kids, a bunch of like young kids. They can't sue. They do not own it. Of course they don't own it, but like I said, it is what it is. I'm done. Change the subject. I agree, Jason. Change the subject. So man, it's all good. Reaction is how cute. I don't care. Folks who want to argue pointless need a seat. He's just sitting and shutting that up. It's all good. Metroid Prime 4 ever coming out at this point? Metroid Prime 4, it's coming. It's coming. I'm not getting defensively. I'm not getting defensive about anything. Just simply talking. I'm just simply saying my mind. This is what I think. If you want me to be honest, I can be honest about the situation. So that's my honest thoughts. If you guys want me to be fake and I can sit there and say, oh, I'm sorry, and oh, it's, you know, it's not that big of a deal, and I can sit there, or I can be honest about my thoughts. That's my honest thoughts. If they want to get mad, they want a ratio, they want to do that stuff, then that's fine. Then let them do it. I'm still here. Or like I said, they can put a copyright claim. If it's really that big of a deal, put a copyright claim, make videos saying that I'm taking this and that. Or just do whatever you want to do. I ain't getting defensive about nothing. Just do whatever you guys want to do it. I'm good. So like, I'm not worried about it. Zeno, this is why one of the few large creators I watch and respect. You're real. Yeah, I'm just being honest, man. That's how I feel. Like I said, if they don't like it, they can put a copyright claim. Or like I said, I already changed most of it, but like I said, put a copyright claim, or like I said, make videos, be angry. I don't do whatever you want, you know, type angry comments, ratio on Twitter. That's fine. I support all that. And ain't nobody getting defensive, ain't nobody getting upset. Just, I support all that. That's what y'all want to do it. I'm fine with it. Go ahead. If it was John, I could understand a bit more and they want credit. What's this unique render? I don't see this person. Like I said, I ain't worried no more. I don't care. OJ, you've been watching Gen V. Who's your favorite character so far? I've been watching Gen V, but I forgot the names of the characters. I like the one dude that like can light himself on fire. But you know, he's already like not a thing anymore, so. I've only seen the first 3 episodes. I still need to watch the because I know they've been releasing new episodes. I still need to watch the rest of the new episodes yet. But yeah, that guy was cool. That guy was cool. Got it better things we could talk about. This topic feels relevant. Yeah, I don't even know why we spent this much time on it. Bionic Commando remasters on Switch. Oh man, Bionic Commando, that brings back memories. I used to play Bionic Commando all the time when I was younger. When I was young OJ, me and my brother used to play Bionic Commando on the NES. I think they did a remaster of the game, right? Or they did a remake or remaster of the original game. And then I think they did like a PS3 game that was like terrible. PS3 and 360 game that was absolutely terrible, you know? So yeah. I mean, it would be cool, but yeah. Yo, Corey McIntyre. Hey, what's good, baby? The Canadian legend says, woo woo. Yo, thank you so much for that support, man. I appreciate that. My man, Corey McIntyre coming through to the stream once again. All right, I see you, baby. I see you, man. We call them Maple Syrup Boys over here, man. Thank you for that 11 time support, guys. The combo count is still in effect. For those that are new to the stream or only watch during the Spawncast pre-show, we have like a little combo meter as we rack up, you know, people do some support, whatever the case is, notifications, all that good stuff, donations, whatever. It racks up, and then we actually add on time. Now, all the details, if you want to come through, of course, on the regular streams. All the details are in the description below, but it's kind of like an appreciation too for you guys supporting. Big $20 coming through. That's actually you're now the stream ninja. Thank you so much, Mr. Corey McIntyre. I appreciate you though, man. How you doing up there, man? How you doing up north? Hope you're doing good. I appreciate you, bro. I added 2 points in there, so we will have an extended stream on Monday. When we stream on Monday, we will have an extended one by at least 10 minutes. And it keeps going though, keeps going. Thank you so much, Corey. Corey M. Thank you for that big 20. Anybody does 20 or more, you can beat out Corey M on the Stream Ninja board. 25 or more to beat out my man flipping the switch on the stream board. Operation Wolf. I have not played Broforce. Beat me smiles if everyone here played Mario Wonder. I'm telling you, I think a lot of people here have been playing it. I like it myself too. It's really good. So yeah, it's really good. I like it. I just need to find some time to play it, man. I've been busy editing and apparently fighting with getting ratioed on Twitter. fighting with these people and getting ratioed on Twitter. So let's see here. You take Cash App, you keep more money. Also, I don't have Cash App. I have Streamlabs. I do have a Cash App though, but I don't have it like listed. I mean, I guess I could do that, but yeah, Cash App definitely gives you a little bit better cut. But I use Streamlabs, so if you want to do it that way instead of doing through Super Chat, because YouTube does take 30%. You can always use the Streamlab link. But I mean, I appreciate anything that I get. Y'all don't got to give me anything, and a lot of you guys, help out here and there. So some of you guys like every day, or you guys are members, so I appreciate it, man. But whatever you guys can do, that's cool. I'm just here to talk about video games, give you guys my honest thoughts, maybe piss a few people off. And like I said, with this whole situation, man, this is like I talk about the yin and the yang. Definitely you need somebody like me to help you get angry about stuff, because I've noticed that people that are all about like voice actors and people that are all about like artists and stuff like that, y'all need something to get angry about normally. So I'm glad I was able to give you guys that at nighttime, So glad I was able to be the villain for a little bit. What's up, Dark Blade? I'm doing good, man. How are you? What's up, Dave Javu? What's good, Dave Javu? Welcome to the stream. Stuff right now. Go Wonder, Spider-Man, Alan Wake. Yeah. Dude, I really want a physical Alan Wake too. Like, that's the reason why I probably haven't copped the game. I would have copped the game if it was physical, because it's only $60. It's not 70. So I would have definitely copped the game if it was physical. Like, if I could just go to wherever and buy it, right, and get my point totals and stuff like that, I would have copped it. But I mean, the fact that they don't got a real physical is it's just rough, bro. What's up, JC? George FT with the $1.99 says, can you play your favorite Chrono Trigger music? Can I play my favorite Chrono Trigger music? Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the $1.99. And Jeremy Parker with the $4.99 says, what's up, OJ? Grilled some steaks? Ooh, baby. Playing some darts and adult beverages? Cheers, man. Hey, man. When you get to our age, I think you're a bit younger. Oh, no, Jeremy, I think we're about the same age. Or maybe I'm older than you, but whatever. When you get to that, that's probably like your heaven right there, bro. Like, just weekend, steaks, relaxing, some beer or some whatever, man, and just chilling, hanging out, man. That's what it's about, bro. I can't wait till I get my own place and I can kind of do that more regularly, which we're in the process. I got some good news maybe on that front coming soon. So yeah. Shout outs, guys. Thank you so much for that. 2 more points added on, up to 13. Oh, man, we rolling today, bro. We still got an hour left. Nah, I didn't really play Baldur's Gate, bro. I didn't really play Baldur's Gate. Illuma Donkey, what's good, man? Watch some action movies with your dad. I recommend playing Broforce with him and your brother. My dad? Darkest System, GameCube, or N64? What do you mean, Darkest? Like Charlie Murphy? Darkness? What the Doc are you talking about here? Like Wesley Snipes, Doc? What are we talking about here? Charlie Murphy? Let's see here. Make sure I credit composers. Sure, I'll credit composers. Like I said, I'll credit moms. I'll credit dads. I'll credit brothers and sisters. Credit everybody. Heaven Bro, 45. Yeah, we up there. So it's all good. It said pre-show, what's on the docket? Everything that's in the title. I don't really got much to talk about. John's got a lot of stuff, so it's kind of just like freestyle. Y'all can ask me questions. You can complain and cry about artist renders. Whatever the case is, y'all can do all that, like whatever y'all want to complain about or what y'all want to talk about, we can do that here. So I'm here to talk about it. How much does physical side really cost for a company? To phasing them out, but if it's good, the game should be covered. I mean, it really depends, but to be honest, like physicals, it's more about the shipping and the logistics than the actual cost of the games itself, right? Like Blu-ray discs are not expensive anymore. Like they're not super expensive. They used to be, but they're not anymore. So like doing a physical game is not that big of a deal. But the problem is like Remedy, I think they're self-publishing this one, right? Like Alan Wake 2 is not, I don't think it has a big publisher, does it? So like they didn't feel like paying for all the distribution. They looked at the numbers. They said, wait a minute, hold up here. They said that they saw that Xbox is like 90% digital. I think Xbox is like 90% digital. Damn near nobody buys anything on Xbox. A big chunk of sales are probably going to come from Xbox because Alan Wake has a history on Xbox. So they looked at that. They looked at PC. PC's pretty much always been all digital, right? There's been some, but like, okay, that's covered. And they looked at PlayStation, and PlayStation is like 70-30, right? It's like 70-30 in the US, or maybe even a bit higher now. It's like 75-25 or something, right? So they looked at that and they said, since we don't have a big publisher, we're just going to opt to save the money and just do it this way. And we hope, or we think, we can keep the price here, not worry about distribution, not worrying about shipping, not worrying about all that stuff, and we can just release the game, you know? So I think that's really what it came down to. They looked at it from a logistics side point from themselves as a self-publisher, right? And, and they just decided to do it all digital. And, Baldur's Gate launched all digital, and Baldur's Gate sold like gangbusters on one platform, on PC. And then it just recently came out on PS5 and doing good. But a lot of people bought it on PC. Like a lot of people, so they're thinking, man, we could just... Alan Wake, we can sell that game on PC, you can sell it on Xbox, sell it on PlayStation, bam. We're gonna get plenty of sales. And like the physical people, we'll make that money back in physical sales. We'll make that money back by not having any shipping or distribution or anything like that. Or paying for retail space, any of that crap, right? So that's really what it came down to, man. Epic Games published, they could absolutely do it. Oh yeah, Epic Games could absolutely do that. Okay, so Epic Games published the game. Okay, yeah, Epic could, but Epic is pretty much all, like, what does Epic do? Like, Epic doesn't do anything physical. Like, Epic's biggest thing is like, what, Fortnite, And they do Unreal Engine. So it's like, Epic, they don't do anything physical either. So it's the same thing for them. Like, what's the point of spending money on physical? Do you remember the credit, Middle English for your name, root word, essential? I am offended. I gotta do it, right? Hey OJ, will you make any PS Vita content, like games that still hold up? I did that a number of years ago, Bacon. Maybe we'll do a volume 2 of it. My conspiracy is that somewhat notable YouTuber or Twitter user called you out, plus Twitter weirdos sensitive to copyright, and this drama started. That's fine. They can call me out. I'm right here. They can DM me, or they can call me out on Twitter. I'm fine. That's good. I like I said, I already changed it, and there's some that I still use, like my Xenoblade Chronicles video. I still used it, so oh well, too bad, so sad. I'm not changing anything else. I already changed all the other ones. So if they want to get upset, it's changed. So there they go. So like I said, they can still get upset, or we can move on. But I ain't worried. I'm not apologizing either. Let's see here. OJ, you like bets? $100 we can emulate Switch 2 games within the first year. $100 within the first year? Nintendo's always pretty, their security is always kind of You give me 6 months and I'll take that bet. 6 months and I'll take that bet. Yeah, 6 months and I'll take the bet. 1 year, no. 6 months, I'll take the bet. Let's see here. Not much videos. Xbox and PlayStation price raise, it seems. That was Nintendo raising price. They'd make many videos about it. Probably. GBA released on NSO have been very few and far in between. Thoughts? Don't have any thoughts. No, I don't care. Got any Virtual Boy things? Nope. Gears of War. They do make physical games. Now they storefront in Steam. They don't own Gears of War. Just to let you know, they sold the Gears of War IP to Microsoft years ago. So yeah, Microsoft now owns Gears of War. Scott W says it makes sense, but they did physical for Alan Wake Remaster. Alan Wake 2 is a good game, but lost at some point. Yeah, I mean a physical for Alan Wake, the first one, right? I mean, that's true. They did do that, but I mean, I'm not sure what's going on here. It's rough. Let's see. Don't bet with OJ on Nintendo stuff. Word of the wise. I mean, that one I'm a little shaky on because Nintendo's security could be beaten. I don't want to give him a year though. I'll give him 6 months. I don't think he'll be beat in 6 months. But I think in a year, definitely by a year, they'll figure some things out. But I'm more comfortable with 6 months. So So I don't know what the hell is meta. Like, what type of weird text is that? It's like Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor, like Pentagon, like Tri-Hex text. What is that, bro? What is that? It's all good. Let's see here. Why do people care so much about other people's money? It's not their copyright. No, it's all good, man. If they feel that's some type of big thing, they're allowed to say what they gotta say. Like I said, world renowned said I'm getting defensive about it. No longer getting defensive about it. If they want to be upset and they want to like call me out, let them call me out. That's fine. If I'm in the wrong, then I'm in the wrong. You know, like I said, the people that want to get upset, get upset. Get mad, get angry. What's the single greatest year of Nintendo games released from 85 to 2023? Definitely 2017 and 2023 are pretty good. Let's see. How do you feel about the Smash drama and HBox going back and bowing down to Nintendo when he said he wouldn't? Did he bow down to Nintendo? I didn't see anything about him bowing down to Nintendo. I did see all the Smash drama, and I watched a number of videos before I made any videos on it, like any big videos on it. I've just talked about it in live streams. I did see it. I watched Ludwig's video. Ludwig seemed like it might be a good thing later down the line, and he's a big Smash Brothers person. I watched the lawyer talk about it as well, because you got to get the legal side. And it seems like this could end up being a really good thing in the future, but it might take a little bit of time, because now that you have a uniform standard, you don't have to worry about some tournaments being, oh my God, Nintendo came after us here, but these people did the same thing and they didn't come after them. Like, now that you have a standard, you can follow it, and TOs and tournament organizers and everybody knows what the standard is. This is the standard, this is the rules, this is what you have to play by. If you want to go outside of it, you apply for your license, this is what you do. So now that it's standardized, I think that there's some stuff that's a little bit, like some rules that I think that are a little bit too much. But at the end of the day, like, I think that the fact that they actually have a standardized rule set, like Capcom has for their games, like Street Fighter V, or like many other people have done for their games as well, I think that's going to help in the long run. It's going to help cut back on scam tournaments, scam like fake crypto and weird stuff that some tournaments have done, scam charity events where the money isn't accounted for. People, TO, sometimes slip some money into their own pocket when it's supposed to go to charity, right? Like charging a little bit too much for entry fees, things like that, right? Like selling stuff like alcohol or things like that when there's minors around, you know, like certain type of things that you probably shouldn't be doing that has went on at Smash Brothers tournaments for a very long time now. Like, now that there's like a standardized set of things, like, I think that'll be good overall in the future, you know? So, but we'll see. Yeah, hit the like button if you haven't. 1986, 1988, 1992, 1994, also landmark years. Man, I forgot what came out in all those years, bro. Do you think the next Switch will bring mostly 9-gen games, similar to how Switch had mostly 8-gen games, third-party offerings, also Switch to 10th-gen? I don't care about the generation stuff, man, but yeah, there'll be games across the board. There'll be new games, there'll be old games, there'll be this games, there'll be that games. So it's gonna be fun. So I think for better or worse, we at least have an idea of what Nintendo expects tournaments try to prevent all pointless dirty laundry from now on in the future. Yeah, that's the thing. That's like the standard. So now we have a set standard across the board. You know, the only thing that's rough for Hungrybox is like his coin box stuff. Like, that uses modified software, that uses Slippy, because Melee's not online. So I think that needs to be something that, you know, Hungrybox works out with Nintendo if he can. I don't know if they're gonna budge on that one, but that's what I'd like to see budged for people that run legitimate online tournaments. I would like to see them be able to apply to get a license and run Slippy, just because Nintendo has not provided Melee online yet. Now, if Nintendo provides Melee online, then okay, that makes sense, right? But they do not provide Melee online right now. So since they don't provide Melee online, I think that Slippy should be allowed. In terms of you just wanting to run a tournament, that should be allowed. In my opinion, at least. I'm interested to see how things play out with Smash 6 releases. Yeah, me too. First party, second, and third party games included as long as they came to Nintendo 64, Game Boy, and Wii, DS, 3DS, which are all right. Sounds good. Yo, what's up, Nintendo? Welcome to the stream, baby. My favorite Nintendo character, Lucina. Imagine having fun time playing Metal Gear Solid games for Switch Master Collection Volume 1, despite the frame rate not being 60. All the games just count myself. I'm thinking of playing MGS. It's cool. All right, Guts, sounds good, man. Back from a jog. Yeah, you gotta make sure that you jog, man. Smash community is a mess, but it's fun to watch from the outside. Oh yeah, it's really fun to watch from the outside. If Slippy is a third-party solution, I'd be shocked that Nintendo would support it. Yeah, it's a completely third-party developed online rollback netcode system for Super Smash Bros. Melee, not legitimate copies of Super Smash Bros. Melee, right? Like not the actual copy. So Nintendo's probably not going to allow that for big tournaments. I mean, if you want to just play Slippy just on your own, sure. Like if you want to just use it, yeah, that nothing's stopping you from doing that. But if you're gonna like run a tournament and have sponsors and take memberships and entry fees and you got to be subbed, and that's when it's gonna be an issue for particularly Hungrybox and his Coinbox series. I think for him though, like I understand where the frustration comes from, and also financially, like he makes a lot of money from from those Coinbox tournaments, Melee and Ultimate. So not having it, it's like, what if somebody just came to you and said, "Yo, we like gonna jack like 60%, or not 60, but we're gonna take like 40% of your check, you know, every single month." Like it's scary, man. So I mean, I can see what makes some guys lash out because they feel like we don't have any other option, you know? So like I wasn't angry or I wasn't lashing out or quote tweeting people. I was just waiting. I was just sitting back waiting and like look and absorbing everything and like waiting for the people that make videos to overanalyze this because I wasn't reading through all that. What's that email? Oh, bro, I got a perfect thing for this, bro. I got a perfect thing for this. Let me go to my bookmarks. Oh my God, where is it at? Hopefully I can find it. Oh, let me see if I can find. All right, here we go. Here it is. Here it is. I was basically like this, bro. This is how I was like. When I first saw it, I was like this. This was me. Bro, that was legit me, bro. Dead. I looked at him just like, yeah, I ain't reading all that, bruh. Like when these people on Twitter just, nah, fam, I ain't reading all that, bro. I'm sorry, I ain't reading you quote tweeting me and getting angry. I ain't reading all that, fam. So get angry, do it. Here's the thing that I noticed, bro. Every single year, I care less and less. We getting close to April, right? We getting close to my birthday, bro. I'm starting to not care. It just keeps going down to the point to where legitimately I'll respond to no one on things when it comes to certain stuff. So yeah, I ain't reading all that, Nintendo. So like, yeah, because I ain't reading all of it. What anime is this from? Because I want to watch it. Oh my God, bro. So is that One Piece? Oh, that's One Piece? Okay, yeah, I ain't reading all that, bro. I wish it was something else because One Piece got too many episodes, bro. It's a bold move playing a GameCube game your career, pretty volatile market. Yeah. In terms of output, Nintendo games versus PS and Xbox is because graphically they're not as intense because it seems like PS and Xbox you're looking at 2 to 3 exclusives. I don't know. I don't know if studio count as a factor. I mean, they don't even make smaller games though. Like they should be making smaller games more too though. 1 million episodes, bro. Yeah. I had to put that meme because I knew I'd use that meme at some point, so I had to bookmark that meme because people really out here thinking that I'm gonna read through all this type of stuff. Like sometimes when I respond to somebody on Twitter, bro, I don't even read their whole comment. Like if it's somebody I don't know, if I don't follow you, bro, I ain't even reading the whole thing. I read like one sentence and then replied. I might be wrong, but I don't even care. If you put a big old block of text, bro, I probably ain't gonna read the whole thing. I might respond, but I ain't reading all of it. So I ain't reading all that. Greenpeace says, y'all think OJ can read? I can definitely read. I read your mother's diary. She had me written all over it, bruh. She misses me. Absolutely. Read the diary. Every page was about me. I can definitely read. Don't worry, I won't tell your dad what's going on though, bro. I won't tell him. Everything's good. I'll keep it a secret. So have you played the Evil Within games? So if you like Evil Within 3, nah, I ain't really played the Evil Within games. Let's see. You walked right into that one. He definitely did. One Piece is about to enjoying the journey. You don't even need to think about catching up. Bro, I ain't trying to enjoy that journey. That journey's way too long. That journey is like flying to Africa back and forth like 15 times in a row. I'm good. That journey's too long. Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament on the PS2? I have. Game sucks. Says 1,000 episodes plus. No thanks. Yeah, just a lot of episodes, man. I ain't trying to do all that. "89-year-old journal? I didn't say grandma. I said mom. Jujutsu Kaisen and Spy Family. Everyone talk about Spy Family. Okay, so y'all excited for this Spy Family video game or the Spy Family video game? I mean, I still don't know what type of game that is. So it's like y'all excited for that. So for those who watch Spy Family, y'all know that there's a video game coming out, right? So you guys excited for that or what? Some moms be 89, but probably not his. Hell nah. Show is great, at least. Not sure about the game. Nah, it's gonna be trash. Why is it gonna be trash? Why is it gonna be trash? One Piece versus Naruto should be a game series or a series on Netflix. There's a video game series called Battle Stadium Dawn where you can fight One Piece and Naruto. There's also a Jump Superstars, which also has like a bunch of anime characters, Naruto, Luffy, all these different type of One Piece characters, and Dragon Ball Z and all sorts of stuff. So there are some games that have that. There's also Jump Force too, if you really want to do that. So I mean, there's that. Hey OJ, what do you think Nintendo's going to announce more GBA and N64 games for NSO? Currently, we only have 3 left, being 1080 snowboarding, Golden Sun, and Maximum Velocity. It seems like they announced them randomly, so it's hard to say when they're going to announce them. So I have no idea. Maybe one more in December or late November, or probably another one in November. We'll see. Fudge that game, yeah. Yo, what's up, Vatsen? Welcome, bruh. Stick to the anime, yeah. Let's see. One Piece is a constant in my life at this point. I know One Piece is really good. I haven't watched it. Because it's not going to be what people want, and it's not going to be about the dad or mom. It's Anna and their antics, so it's just gonna suck for us older folks. It's for kids. All right. Sure. What's good, LJ? I've been playing Alan Wake 2. I'm about 6 hours in. So far, it's been awesome. I'm glad that you're liking it, man. Honestly, I want to pick it up, but no physical. Have you played Astral Chain, LJ? Are you really asking me that question? Are you really asking me that, Sly Rye? Are you really or is it Sly Rye? Are you really asking me if I've played Astral Chain? Have you not watched any of my RPG videos? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me, bro. Do you think we can get Chris Chan appearance on here on the Spawncast? You ain't serious. Spy Family mostly got popular because of Anna. Oh, well, they probably why they new Spy Family game focus on her. All right. At least Spy Family game is not an arena fighter. At least. Heading to Japan in a few weeks. Any cool JP exclusive games or consoles? That's something that you should talk to somebody else about. I don't know about all that. Like Metal Jesus or somebody like that might know about all that stuff. And it's probably gonna be super expensive, Atlas. At least One Piece is shorter than Sesame Street. I don't know. They might be the same length. OJ hates Astral Chain. Everyone knows that, bro. Out of all the games people ask me to play, how can it be Astral Chain? I literally talk about that game on every single countdown video, every single top 10 video, every single RPG video, and every single one. How? How? No. Sorry. No, you're not new. Sorry, you've been around. What? No, you've been here for at least 6 months, at least half a year. At least half a year. I've seen you in the comment section. Yes, I've played Astral Chain. It's freaking incredible. Watch my video today. I did a big, although it's going to take you a while to get to it, but I did a big top 25 JRPGs video. Watch that one. I talk about Astral Chain in there. But yes, hit the notification bell. Yes, but I love me some Astral Chain. Any of the big RPGs, like especially if it's first party, I've pretty much played every first party game or every Nintendo published game on the Switch. Like I have it or I've played it, you know? So that's one thing that you can always rest assured that I've played pretty much every big first party game. Like there's not a first party game or a Platinum Games title that I have not played on the Switch, you know? I remember a few months ago when I asked you what a chance for Red Dead 1 to come over. What did I say back then? Did I say it's possible? I'm pretty sure I said it's kind of, maybe it's possible. Or were you, maybe I thought you were asking about Red Dead 2, not Red Dead 1, because I heard people ask about Red Dead 2, and I was like, no, I don't know about that. How do you feel about Platinum Games restructuring and how Hideki left? It's fine. Sort of crazy that without Insomniac, Sony would be dry this gen, even with they dry. I mean, if they didn't have Insomniac, they would have bought somebody else, right? They would have bought somebody else to pick up the slack, or they would have made somebody else do it. Now, maybe they wouldn't have been as effective as Insomniac, probably not, but they probably would have got somebody else to do it, right? So, said no. A Red Dead 1? Why would I say no chance of Red Dead 1? I think I definitely got you. I got schmixed for Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2, I said, but Red Dead 1, an Xbox 360 game? I never said anything like they couldn't. I said no chance? That doesn't sound like something I said. Like, no chance. There's no way that a 360 game couldn't come over. Because they did LA Noire. They did GTA. They did a bunch of other games. Yeah. They did a bunch of other 360 Rockstar games. So, I think I probably got mixed up, and I was thinking that you were talking about Red Dead 2. Like Red Dead Redemption 2. Maybe. Alan Wake 2 is the best survival horror game since the OG Resident Evil 4. No joke. Is that I struggle with saying that Resident Evil is a survival horror game. You know, Resident Evil 4 seems more like an action horror type of game. But I see what you're saying. See the Xbox Series S price in Brazil? Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. It's rough, man. They raised the price by like $200, $300. It's expensive, man. Do you think the second could be on the next console? It could, yeah. I ain't gonna mess this one up, Wayward Man. After you put me on the spot like that, I better make sure I say something like I give it some wiggle room. Yeah, it could. Oh man, dude. Alan Wake 2 look good. Needs more interaction. It lacks direction with the map stuff. Can get confusing. Yeah, I heard about that. But it's all good, man. Yeah, Insomniac was a great purchase for Sony. It really was. Like they did a good job with purchasing them. They did a really good job. Who else is playing Alan Wake 2? You guys think it's really good, right? Like I saw the review scores. I didn't do a review roundup on it just because it was like whatever. But yeah. Is Alan Wake 2 on PS4 by chance? No. It's just PS5, Xbox Series X, S, and PC. What would happen if Microsoft purchased Nintendo? They can't. But, I mean, so it's hard to say. But if they did, I mean, then they purchased Nintendo. But they can't. And they won't. So. What's so factually wrong? It's funny. Alan Wake remastered on PS4 though. Yeah, but that's a 360 game, Buster Spark. That's a 360 game. Alan Wake 2 is a brand new game taking advantage of like the modern tech and all that stuff. Like they didn't downport it or anything. They wanted it to be, you know, technologically advanced game, like graphics, all that stuff. So yeah. All right, take it easy, Abaddon. Yeah, those last 2 videos are like more than an hour, like almost like an hour 30 or close to it. So yeah, take your time, man. Thank you for coming out to this. Thanks for coming out to the stream though. Sony being dry this generation. I mean, they're all right. It's not been terrible. It's not been the worst. If you count third party, everything's been it's solid. First party, I mean, it's been good. It's been good. It's not been great, but it's been. I mean, this year's been dry. Like, this year's been dry as hell. Like, this year's been super dry. Bro, stop the cap. Josie is not useless. She's a really intelligent young lady that's doing really good on her channel. I think she's almost hit. I think she's hit 10K subs, or she's very close to 10K subs. So she's not useless at all. I'm not playing it, but I do plan on playing the new Hellboy game as comic art style. Yeah. Song brings back some good Smash memories. This song brings back memories of the original DKC when I used to play it back in the day. I used to beat DKC like at least once or twice every month. I would beat DKC like back in the day. So I used to just listen to this song all the time because like every month I was beating the game at least once or playing it, trying to find weird secrets. This was before internet, so I didn't know I didn't know if I 100% of the game and all that different type of stuff, right? Like I'm just trying to look for every single thing. So I'm trying to sit there, try to beat King K. Rool in like a few seconds, like the fastest possible speed run. I'm doing all sorts of weird stuff. So yeah, it reminds me of Smash, but it actually more reminds me of just the original like fight against King K. Rool on the Super Nintendo. So yeah, man. I know this is old saying, but Nintendo releases only 9 exclusives over the past 4 years from Sony. I can't imagine the amount of complaints. Yeah, because Nintendo don't got the third-party support like that though. So it would be really bad. All right, take it easy, Sandstorm. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Never been a DK game in your life? They're so hard. That's true. DK games are hard. That is true. But if you have NSO, you can make save states, so they're really easy to beat in today's day because you can just make a save state, like where you're getting slept, just make a save state, you can just save scum this game, you know. So just do that and you'll beat the game, no problem. You'll beat the game, no problem. I don't know how you're saying that that she plays no games. She plays all. If you go on her channel, you see her reviews. She plays all sorts of games. She did like a top 10 Nintendo Switch games where she talked about a bunch of Nintendo Switch games. She just doesn't get. She's a college student, right? She's a college student. She's a young lady, college student. She has a job. Like, come on, man. You expect her to sit there and be all about video games like us old people? So you want to see more 2D Donkey Kong by Retro or 3D Donkey Kong game by another developer, not Retro? Whatever makes sense. Whatever that can get him the best game made. This is as a toddler into elementary school. I used to I think I meant role play as Donkey Kong while running around my grandma's house. I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and say I didn't do like the damn barrel roll or Diddy Kong's flip or cartwheels back in the day. I ain't gonna say I didn't do it. You brought back good memories. Let's see here. It's feeding the trolls. I ain't feeding nobody, bro. We out here talking normal. Rip Matthew Perry. Rip Matthew Perry? Chandler from... Wait a minute. Matthew Perry died? For real? Wow. That's wild, bro. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, he did pass away. Yeah, that's too young, man. He's only 50 something years old. Wow. Drowned? Passed away in a jacuzzi? How do you how do you drown in a jacuzzi? I don't know. That sounds fishy, bro. That sounds real fishy. Sounds real fishy. Easily? Heat stroke? It's not, it's October. Yeah, nah, in a jacuzzi? Nah, there's something else. I don't want to speculate, but there's definitely more to the story. There's definitely more to the story. That can't just be it. So, that's wild, bro. That's wild. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's just... Passed out, maybe. Cardiac arrest. I mean, then, yeah, cardiac arrest, so then that caused the drowning, right? Like, if that happened. That's the thing, like, it wasn't just straight up like, oh man, I can't swim, like, oh, I drowned. Like, there's got to be something else that happened that caused it. Like, yeah, if somebody takes a baseball bat and hits you over the head while you're in a jacuzzi, right? And like you go, oh, and you fall in there and like, yeah, okay, yeah, you drown. But it's because somebody hits you in the back of the head. You know? So yeah, you drown, but no, that's not the real reason. The real reason somebody hit you. He's 54. He's 54, but he was on this show called, a lot of you young kids don't know about this show, but it was a really popular show called Friends. Like a really popular show called Friends. It was like how popular Taylor Swift is with white people. It was like that, but for like a TV show called Friends. It was super popular. Like everybody talked about it, right? And he was on it. He was like one of the stars. So yeah. That's rough. I'm guessing there's not a lot of Friends fans here because the show, it's a different era. It wasn't necessarily built for gamers or people like us, but I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and say the show wasn't, like, I don't like the show, but I ain't gonna sit here and say the show wasn't good. Like, it was good. It just didn't target us. My mom liked it, so I happened to watch it. Yeah. It ain't The Boys. Nah, it ain't as good as The Boys. Nah, it ain't as good as The Boys. It ain't as good as The Boys. In my opinion, I personally like Family Matters, Fresh Prince, like Step by Step, Full House, Boy Meets World. Like, I'll take a bunch of other shows over that show. But once again, you know, Seinfeld was definitely better. But Seinfeld ain't funny to really, like, you got to be a little bit older to understand Seinfeld, you know? Friends just, it was good, but it just, to me, it just wasn't as good as what the ratings and everybody said it was. But, I mean, it was still a good show. Boy Meets World to go. Yeah, Boy Meets World is legit incredible. Yeah, Seinfeld gets better with age because then you start understanding all like the little stupid things of being an adult. Like that's the type of stuff like when you watch Seinfeld like when you're younger, it don't make sense because it's like, you know, it's like, man, you don't got to deal with none of that, right? Like Fresh Prince is good because Fresh Prince, you deal with stuff like when you're younger, when you're a teen, when you're a young adult. So Fresh Prince made sense for everybody for the most part, right? Family Matters was like anybody could watch Family Matters. Like it don't matter what race, whatever. Like Family Matters related to everybody, even though it was a black family. But it just was that. So if I had to pick one, like the GOAT of like those old school 80s or 90s shows, man, yeah, like those sitcoms, Fresh Prince or Family Matters. It's got to be one of those two. It's got to be one of those two. Oh yeah, I've seen Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. They're both really good. I like Breaking Bad a lot. I like Breaking Bad. That's probably like my favorite, like somewhat modern drama TV show is Breaking Bad. I like Breaking Bad. So yeah, the DK rap. We out here listening to Donkey Kong music, bro. Why we out here listening to Donkey Kong music? So yo, shout outs to the 300 plus people watching. I appreciate it. We're gonna be streaming for like another 15 minutes or so. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you haven't. When it comes to the combo count, we get 2 more. We're gonna add on 15 minutes to the next stream that we have. We've already added on 10. Make sure you guys remind me because I will forget. Well, actually, no, I'll leave it up. I'll leave it up so then when we stream on Monday, it'll be there. Everybody hates Chris was hilarious. It is really good. Martin's really good too. The dad from Family Matters. Oh yeah, he was great. Did I do that? The Urkel. Hot take, but I never liked Jesse or even Walter White that much. I like Mike and Sal the most. I mean, not everybody likes those two, but that's the whole point. You're supposed to not like certain people, you know? So that's like when you watch a show, a drama, the show writers don't want you to like everyone. That's the whole point. You're not supposed to. That's why I don't get upset when people don't like me or get mad or whatever the case is. Good, get mad. That emotion is what you need. You need that to balance your life out. How Breaking Bad would be trash if you liked everyone. Like that's not a good show. Your life would be trash if there's nothing to get upset about. Like when it comes to certain things like this or to complain or whine or cry about. So that's the whole point. The whole point is to have some things that you like, some things you don't like, so it builds more value in what you do like. But if you liked everything equally the same, there'd be no value. There's no value in individual things. So yeah, that's the whole point. The whole point is for you to not like certain characters, to love certain characters, hate certain characters, you know? That is, so the writers and the people did their job. You know? So yeah. It says, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? No! We cannot! I remember I was watching a rant. Probably quite possibly the saltiest rant from LTG. I forgot, somebody put like a meme or a compilation. And one time he was streaming and somebody said something and it was so funny. He's like, oh, so you don't like me? He's like, good. Well, I don't like you. I don't like your whole family. I don't like your mom, your dad, your grandpa, your grandma, your great-grandparents. He says, F your whole family tree. It's like the world isn't supposed to be about love and all this stuff. It's hard out here. It's tough. It is about that. So I don't care about what you got to say because I don't like anything. And that, I was just like, okay. That's one way to look at it. That's it's like that's one way to. There's many ways. What is it? There's many ways to skin a turkey or skin a chicken or whatever that saying is. That's definitely a way. Skin a cat, right? Who's skinning a cat? Oh yeah, YouTube LTG was crazy. I used to, but he just streams like the butt of the night, man. Like 1 a.m. like starting my stream. I'm like, bro, what? Cruella DeVille. Joe White was decent. Sonic Hedgehog, yeah, he was pretty good. Black DSP for the win. Don't say that in front of him. Dude is a clown. A lot of people clown. I'm a clown. Yeah, people hate me. Seen some people say, saw some people say, I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate this guy. Ah! so funny, bro. If you think about it though, like really like hating people over the internet that you barely even know. Like I know people like, oh, I hate Sniper Wolf. I hate this, I hate that, but I don't even got a problem with it overall. It's just like certain things. Like if you go to somebody's, like if you're a creator and you go to somebody's house and like you do, like that's grounds for me to really truly dislike someone, because that's dangerous. Remember, you're an armed, you've been arrested for armed robbery before. You're someone that probably got weapons, and you out here in the creator space, you're out here showing up at people's houses, posting, I'm at this person's house, putting up like that stuff right there. That's real reasons to dislike someone or to hate someone, because that's like IRL, right? And like, you know, and like maybe somebody says like racist stuff or whatever the case is, but it's like over like what they say about video games. Like I don't understand how anybody can truly really hate people over stuff like over like little things, like over video games. Like that don't make any sense, you know. I don't hate you, OJ. You annoy me sometimes. What do I do to annoy you? What did I do, Mr. Super? What do I do to annoy? Y'all can't be serious over video games? What did I do? Hating people online that much is just whack. Yeah, it's just weird. OJ hates me at Mario Kart. I hate Square Enix for making Forspoken. I don't hate them for making it. They can make the game. They just flop. Yeah, hit the like button if you have not hit the like button already, guys. Hit that like button. Let them know. Let them know we stream. We're going to stream for like a little bit more. We're going to stream for a bit more. Also, subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, man, y'all need to subscribe to the channel. Yeah, hate is a pretty strong word, but a lot of people are really hateful and really resentful about things, though. I hate PlayStation for not making a proper portable system. You don't actually hate them for that. There ain't no way. Snow Day. Never underestimate the internet when it comes to arguing over dumb stuff. Psh, hell, man. I've been part of that. I remember back in the day, bro, like 20 years ago, M4G. Be out here just typing away a storm, bro. So, yo, Bad Scent, my boy. Thank you for the 3 months. Thank you for the 3 months of membership, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for the support, bro. I hate modern PlayStation. My PS5 plays Fall Guys twice a month and nothing else. But you got the system, bro. How do you hate PlayStation when you've got the system? If you hate it that much, then you'd get rid of it. There's no need for Cap here. We're gonna change your name to Dugan Cap? Cap Dugan? No, I'm just messing with you, brother. Don't take what I'm saying seriously. But no, but seriously though, Dugan, my man, like, you still have the system. You don't hate it. You don't hate the system. Sir Cap-a-lot. No, I mean, okay, let me ask y'all this though. Can y'all hate something but still own it? Can y'all really like truly hate something but still own it? Because I think it's possible. Like there's like dudes that are like racist but like date outside their race. And like marry outside their race or whatever, right? But they racist. So it's possible. I've seen it. So can y'all really hate something but still own it and use it? A car? That's different because that's circumstances, right? That's circumstances. Like if you could get a new car, no problem, no questions asked, you'd probably just go cop a new car, right? Why you hate your wife and kid? That's wrong. That doesn't sound good. Yo, shout out to Vadset. Favorite character in Chrono Trigger to you? I like all of them. I don't know if I like Robo. He's cool. There's a lot of cool characters. XOD. Hate or love. Hard to hate something if you're not familiar with it. Like buying it. Hard to hate something you don't own or aren't familiar with, right? I mean, it just seems weird, you know? I can still hate a malfunctioning car. Yeah, that's true, but you hate it because but like, let me ask you a question. Like, if you hate a car, right, then why don't you just get rid of the car? Why do you still have the car? You have the car because it's because of a circumstance. But if you hate something and you can easily change it out or get rid of it, you would. But I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, I hate this. But like, I can't get rid of it because I can't afford a new car, or it's going to be tough for me to change a new car, or I just can't do it. But if you could, you would. You know? Like you don't have to own a PlayStation. Like, a PlayStation is not essential. Like, a car is essential because you need the car to get to work on time, or you have to wake up, it's too far to walk. So like, that's an essential thing for many people. A PlayStation is not essential, especially if you're only using it, barely using it, right? So if you hated something like that and you're barely using it, you can just get rid of it, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, because you can't afford a replacement. So like, yeah, if there's certain things that you can't replace, but you hate it because you have to live with it, that's a whole separate thing. But we're talking like, just like non-essential things, you know? Like, you might hate your home, but man, house prices are expensive. I can't afford a new home, so I gotta live in this one, right? I hated some coworkers, but after they left, I'm good. Listen, let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you guys something right now from personal experience. Don't ever think truly that your coworkers are your friends. Because the minute one of them can throw you under the bus to come up in their career or do better, trust me, they will do shadow sneak games, sneak different type of things in order to get that done. Even if they're nice to you, you hang out with them, they bought you things, whatever the case is, do not ever get too comfortable or close to a coworker unless you can completely 100% trust that person with like your baby or with your life. You should never feel 100% comfortable around a coworker, and you should never think that coworker is your friend 100%, like a ride or die coworker or whatever the case is. Because trust me, they will throw you under the bus and do it through, you know, backdoor channels as fast as possible. I've seen it. I've seen people lose bonuses, salaries, positions, everything. Do not ever think your coworkers are your friend, no matter how long you've known them or no matter what you guys have been through. Trust me on this one. If you're young in your career or you're mid in your career, trust me. Treat everybody nice, do what you got to do, but do not trust them fully. Don't ever trust them fully. Don't ever think that you're going to be on the good side. Like, just be good with them, be cool at work and whatever. Do what the company asks of you to do, but don't do anything more. Don't do anything less. And don't say anything that could potentially be, hey, we're just joking. Trust me, they'll rat you out. They'll rat you out. If they can be on the come up, they will. So, family. So, man, it's not about who hurt me, bro. It's about what's happened. It's the same thing as me saying, be careful when you walk across the street. Yeah, because I've seen bad things happen to people. Cars come out of nowhere. It's the same exact thing. It's not about who hurt me or whatever the case is. That's irrelevant. What matters is that it's the truth. That's what matters. The truth is that there is enough backstabbing and stuff that's went on for hundreds, thousands of years with co-workers. So I'm trying to give you guys some good advice, but it's up to you guys to listen. You don't got to listen. If you want to think you get all buddy-buddy with coworkers and they've got your back and all that, watch. Watch when you get written up. Watch when you get fired. Then, oh, who told? What happened? All of a sudden, they got evidence. They got things that coming out of nowhere. Who gave them that? Yeah, it was that coworker that you thought that you were buddy-buddy with. Yeah, I'm telling you. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own two eyes. So I'm just trying to help you guys out. What's up, Mr. Davis? Welcome to the stream. Sometimes the people closest to you can be your biggest enemies. Says, oh yeah, my coworkers have thrown me under the bus when I don't snitch on their devices. It's all about class. Most people don't have class like that. That's what I'm saying. That's why you don't ever say anything that can be compromising to a coworker. don't ever say anything that like, oh, you did this or you did that to try to like, don't ever do that, bro. Trust me, even if it doesn't affect them and their own personal numbers, it don't matter. Like I used to work, there's times where I'm like, okay, I found like this little thing and I say, oh yeah, I'm doing this. It's not really technically illegal or against the rules, but it's like a little circumvention. Bro, I got written up. And it's not even like it was against everything. They just didn't like the fact that I was doing that. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, don't ever say nothing to nobody about anything. Just do what you got to do and just move about it, you know? Because your coworkers will rat you, even ones that like you. Like, because I thought somebody like, oh yeah, this person liked me. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. So, I'm just letting y'all know. Nah, I ain't gonna explain that one, Dark Blade. That's something you gotta look. That's something you gotta look up on your own, bro. You gotta look that one up on your own. I'm good on that. Envy's the catalyst. Like I said, trying to come up in their own job, man. Like trying to come up in their own job, trying to do, you know, what's best for them. So yeah, that's really what it, man. That's really what's it. So yeah. People have lied about what I did, even if I wasn't true, make me look bad. I just keep myself most of the time. Exactly. People will lie about stuff, or they'll misinterpret what happened. A lot of times it's like misinterpreting what happened, and they think that they can make a come up by by ratting you out, right? That they can make a come up, or that they can get something, you know. So that's why I said, like, after my last job, man, I was like, I'm never gonna work for like a company that like requires you to be around the same people like 24/7 that don't got clear set standards and rules on what you can say and what you can't say. Cause like that happened to me too, man. Like I said some stuff, but it was like in a joke, like it wasn't serious and it wasn't even that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, but all of a sudden now they know. It's like, bro, what? It was, all right, whatever. You know, so that's why I said I'm done. Like if I get like another day job at some point, man, it's going to be something where I'm just going to be like, all right, I know my job. I know what's going on here. Very professional. Come in, get out. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. That's it. And we'll talk at the job there, but I ain't saying I ain't saying no more, no less. That's it. You know? But all right, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream today. I do appreciate it. If you're not watching the Spawncast, shame on you. No, I'm joking. But yeah, the Spawncast is going to be on the Spawn Wave channel. Make sure you guys check it out. If you have not seen my most recent videos, they're both bangers. I've got 10 must-play JRPGs that are 10 out of 10. Check that out. And then I've also got a top 25 best Nintendo Switch JRPGs videos that I just put out. 45 minutes, nearly an hour. Can I say nearly an hour? I can say nearly an hour, right? So 48 minutes of love for you guys. Check it out if you haven't seen it. If you've already seen that one, check out my top 10. I think I'll do, like I said, a buy now before rare video. That's going to be coming up on the channel. We've got some other top 10 videos that I'm not going to say because somebody's going to steal it. So somebody's going to swoop in and do theirs first. So I've got that coming as well. So make sure you guys check out all that content on the channel. But yeah, Monday, buy now before rare, probably on Monday. And then we'll probably just like maybe do like alternating days of videos. And then if there's some news to go over, maybe we'll film them today with that. But yeah, check it out. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And we will see you guys on the Spawncast. All right, take it easy. Love y'all.